All right, I lied. We're going to finish up small businesses in this segment because I think this is very important because the crap they talk, the crap the Democrats and Kamala. By the way, has anybody seen Joe Biden? Hello?
I have no idea where it is.
Hello? Joe, are you alive? You still out there, Joey? Well, yeah, Joe. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. 80,000 small businesses were surveyed, and they definitely or probably were the two big keywords. Definitely or probably, out of 80,000 small businesses will not survive another 4 years under this policy and this administration. One business owner said, there's nothing I can afford to do in addition to what I'm already doing. If things don't change, I'll be finished. All right? Already, businesses are making moves to preserve their cash flows. 4 in 10 now say they are delaying paying bills or rotating the bills they pay in order to survive, and they have stopped all staffing add-ons, if that makes sense. They're not hiring more people.
No additional staff.
No additional staff. It's been a difficult 3 years for Americans, according to Michael Schiffert. While many inside the Beltway may feel like things are good, it isn't translating to the Main Street America. The front lines of our small business economy are dying. Just like families across the nation, I've got to read this to you because this is a report they did, and I think it's important because they surveyed 80,000 business owners. So we sat through and we listened to Kamala and the Democrats talk about small business, and it's the backbone of our company, and she's from a whatever that mid-class family she's from, middle-class family she's from, and her mom was a hard-working mom who put it together and paid bills, and she understands what we're going through. But from 80,000 small companies in America, this is what they're saying. All of the companies and the government reports are happy talk from Washington. It doesn't change what I'm going through. This is from another business owner. Wrestling with inflation, and a lot of our other small business owners, we predict we will slip into a stagflation. What just happened? Into a stagflation that will cause us to go broke and go out. I wanted to show this. This is where it gets sickening, right? This is from Bryson Driscoll. He's an HR consultant for the Democratic Party. He said, now don't vomit. Please don't vomit during the radio show. Get a brown bag, but be prepared to vomit.
No.
This is from a Biden strategist, all right, about Biden's actual economic policies. And he says, he asked a question, are Biden's actual economic policies the reasons for small businesses' troubles? The discussion today, I'm quoting from him. The discussion today simply happens to occur while a Democrat is in the White House. The same conversation could also happen if a Republican was in the White House, but it rarely does because Republicans have such a better way about messaging that they're better for small businesses, and small businesses thrive under Republicans. I'll continue his quote. For some businesses, Biden's pro-worker policy will create temporary financial stress for that business. Only the businesses that will struggle are ones that fail to innovate or manage their finances effectively. Really? You don't say. He went on to say that Biden is a pro-worker president, not a pro-company president. And that is the problem. The greed of corporations will not survive Biden's pro-worker initiatives. So they blame it, they take it full circle, and they put it back on the small businesses that are dying and that are employing people. And most small businesses only average about 5 to 9 employees, all right? But when you have 733,000 businesses employing 5 to 9 people, it's a lot of people working. And when you have 348,000 businesses close their doors, that's a lot of people that just got laid off.
Yeah.
Now, this guy Driscoll is saying that small businesses need to stop being short-minded and understand the long growth prospects. Oh, you mean like play the long game? Hope that your business is one of the 48% that survive, or 52% that survive, whatever it is, while the other ones go out of business, then you'll survive because there's nowhere else for them to shop, so they have to shop with you. I mean, is that what he's saying? It's a bunch of crap. And they're blaming it, again, they're putting it back on the small business, saying, well, if you would just manage your money better, you wouldn't be having these problems. Well, wait a minute. And again, I said this for we pay, and I'll just say this: we pay $18 an hour at Organic Meats. All right, that's what we pay. Now the kids that are there after school, they're 14, 15. We give them a day here. Here's $100, or $85 or whatever they make. They're working part time. They're 14, 15, 16-year-olds. They're just there for the day. But we still take care of them. We buy pizza.
That's still good money.
Yes, it's still great money. But the ones that get up in the morning, they help with they work hard at our shop. They work very, very hard. I would pay $20, $22, $25 if I could, but I would have to raise the price of ribeyes, raise the price of fillets. I'd have to raise the price of everything in order to give more money to the employees, because I'm not making enough money to cover the raise out of my pocket, because I'm barely paying my bills right now. I just sound like I have a boat, and I have this, and I have that, and I have a vacation home, and I just don't want to come off of $4 more an hour per person. It's the fact that I don't have it to give, right? And in today's economy, I'm very conscious about the price of our product. We're doing sales all the time of Organic Meats. Like this week right now, $10 off New York strips.
What?
Yeah, we give them $10 a pound off, just trying to get people into some New York strips to help them out, because we know New York strips are high right now. There's nothing we can do about it. There's only so many on account. Right? So they have to be the price they are.
And last week you had chicken thighs, which
leg quarters half off.
Oh, okay. Y'all had chicken thighs on sale.
Leg quarters. That's the leg and side together.
Okay. Well, anyways,
yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah, we had those half off there. So, man, what is going on today? Anyway,
it's not showing up here. It's just in your headphones.
All right. So we do what we have to do and what we can do to make things work, because we do care about our community. We care about our people. And we want everybody to be able to afford our meat, and we want people to be excited and be happy. So we do what we can to survive and to thrive and to help our community thrive. Not all businesses have that opportunity. Some businesses, they got what they got, and that's all they got. And there's no such thing as a lost leader in a small business. We don't have enough product. We don't have enough items. Like, you're going to a Publix or a Walmart or, a Costco, and you've got the lost leaders, if you will. They can do that because they've got 8,000 items to sell. So they can take 2 of them and lose money on them, and then they make money on everything else. We don't have those opportunities in small business. So I'm not trying to beat this to death, but I want you to understand the importance of shopping.
Yeah.
And the other thing is not living in fear. We have a lot of people that come to us and they're like, man, I really want a half cow. I really want this. I really want to buy that. But I'm hanging on to my money until after the election. I just got to see what the election is going to do. I can't give it. And I understand that. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, you're feeding into their hand. By you hanging on to your money and not putting it into the economy is getting worse. And we're suffering more. What about the places that can't wait for the election to stay in business? They need your sale. And I know that's
you can see it on both sides.
I can too. Again, the fine line. We should title the show "The Fine Line of Insanity," because everything is walking that line of sane or insanity, or sane or insane. Because I understand being a person at home, having a family, and saying, "Hey, I got this much in savings. If I take $2,000 out to buy a half cow, what if the economy crashes?"
Is that average? I'm just planning for the future. Is that about what a half cow costs?
Yeah, depending on the weight. Some of our cows are 2,200, 2,300 to have. Some are 19 to 2,000. It all depends on, everything's based on the weight of the cow. So 2,000 is just a nice even number to throw out there.
Good to know.
But people are like, well, if the economy crashes, I lose my job, or taxes change, or this change, and I spend that $2,000 and I don't have it, I may need that $2,000. I would argue and say, but if things get worse after the election, that half cow may not be 2,000 no more. It may be 2,700 now. So why not buy it now for 2,000 and have the meat in your freezer? So when the election hits, if the election goes bad and the economy takes a turn, and I'll say to you, hey man, cows are now 2,700 a half, you already got the cow in for 2,000.
Yeah.
Right. So I understand.
Now, could they put a deposit in now and then come back in November? And
no.
Okay. Just kidding.
No.
Do that.
No. You can't. I'm not playing the game with people. Talking about, I want to buy the cow 2,000. Here's half. I'll pick it up after the election. No. I mean, you can, but if after the election cows go to 27, your balance will drastically change because you're not buying the cow now. Right. And if I have to keep your cow alive that long and feed your cow, take care of your cow, make sure your cow don't have worms, for 4 more months or 3 more months, however long it is, you got to cover that cost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't just keep your cow alive for 3 extra months for fun. All right.
For fun. Cows are so cute.
Do you know that dozens of states right now, this is part of what's going on in the economy, are filing lawsuits against the EPA denying California waivers making out-of-state trucks comply with their electric mandate. So
Can't do that. Out of state trucks, like you're talking like just truckers, semis coming through and then leaving?
So California has this law that they're trying to push through that if you're a truck driver, and I don't know if Pat Saturday or Richard that if y'all could weigh in on this and let me know more about it. But if this law passes in California, and I think it's already drawn up. I don't know.
Quit dropping your stuff at California then. No longer send your shipments to California. That's what's going to happen.
You don't understand.
Okay, I don't.
It's not about dropping in California. It's about picking up at the port of LA.
Oh, yeah.
When like 70% of the goods come, from Asia, from China, from Brazil, from South America. Yeah, right. But the truck drivers don't do local because they're going to pick up 24 pallets of something. So a semi could come to Florida. So let's just say toy dolls. All right. There's a local doll company in Florida. Okay. And they make 200 boxes of dolls. That's like 3 pallets. A semi holds 22 pallets. So the semi says, okay, I go out to California and I can pick up 22 pallets of dolls at one stop. Or I got to drive all the way to Florida to pick up dolls. Do you know what the cost of those dolls would be after the freight on that semi driving all the way to Florida to pick up 3 pallets when he went to California and picked up 22 pallets? Especially if his dropping point is back up north somewhere. So you see what I'm saying? I mean, I know it, but the logistics of it is what causes prices to rise and the supply and the demand. But California has this saying that it would allow visiting truckers to conform to its stringent. So this is the law California has. Under their letter to the EPA, hang on, where's the law at? Operating the Golden State. California has sovereign authority over its state. Where's the title of the bill, though? So 65,000 tons of goods are trucked through West Virginia daily. They come out of California, all right? So California is trying to mandate that all tractor trailers have electric rigs by 2025 that enter California. Now, the trucks that operate inside the state of California, I get it. You're a California-based trucking company. You only do local routes, in-state routes. You're not an out-of-state or interstate compact guy. Right. You only operate inside the state of California. California says all semis have to have electric rigs on. All right, that's a California thing.
You don't have to live there.
You don't have to live and operate in California. All right, easy to say though. When your entire world and family and business is based in California, and there's no other state that has production like the Valley and different parts of California. So where are you going to go get your freight from? You're going to haul on back your pickup truck and park your big rig? All right. But the problem is California is now mandating that every out-of-state truck that comes into California to pick up goods has to be electric. That will destroy the trucking industry of the United States of America, and it will bring a halt to all goods and services that come out of California. Now, the short term will be a disaster, but the long term could be good because it's going to force Americans to start producing more when you can't get the Chinese goods because they're just sitting on the dock.
How long is that going to take us?
Oh, we go broke before it happens.
Oh, fine.
We'll be right back.